Huh. Put ethanol in it, and now it's 20% lean. Multi-fuel is activated. Here's the blend table. Man, I don't know. I don't know if this is working right. This happened on Carson's car. Oh, percent ethanol, that's right. Yeah. Oh, sure, whatever. And it didn't work right, but it seems to be working here, but something's wrong. Look at that, 20%. And this here is an issue with the link. Like, it doesn't tell you, at least I don't think it does. I don't see the current stoichiometric ratio on here. So you can't tell if it's correctly adjusting for the ethanol. Ethanol sensor active. Ethanol sensor. Oh, hold on a second. That says 69%. This says 56. Oh, that's duty cycle. I was like, what the hell? 56% ethanol. That's about where it should be right now with how much gas had in it, how much you put in it. Narrowband though too. What the hell? That's turned on? Shouldn't be. GP temp 1. That's turned on, but that's not going to affect anything. What the fuck? Why can't I turn that off? Link can. Number 2. None. IAT. Temp 2. Yep. Why is that locked? Nothing on that one. Just double check all these real quick. See if there's something else turned on. It shouldn't be. Yeah, I could have swore brake pressure was on can. Oh, can 8 and 7. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, nothing weird. Just that one narrowband that wasn't being used. So why am I so lean? It's like it's not working. Multi-fuel, 1331. This is 13s at this pressure. That's correct. That's the density. That's the cooling. That's the ratio. That's the charge cooling. The blend table is correct. Multi-fuel, load is map, fuel pressure sensor. That's the pump gas. That's cooling on pump gas. 3 zeros there, 2 zeros on that one. That's correct. 14.7, 10C. That's correct. That's correct. All that shit is correct. This thing should be dead nuts on. 2 zeros and a 1. That's correct. That's all correct. It should be dead nuts on and not 20% off. 26% off. Fuel pressure differential is where it should be within a couple PSI. Dude, this map sensor's gotta get fucked up. It's not loading correctly. Something. It's a Cobb 4-bar. .60 PSI at 4.5 volts. Okay? That's absolute. 60 absolute. So 413 kPa at 4.5. How far off is my sensor? I think it's off of that a little bit. Linear Cal 3. Linear Cal 3. Press enter to edit. 4-bar map. So 413. That's 4.5. That's what they're saying. This is 0.5. But I think when I did this before, I think it created a problem with the way the car ran. Let's stall it in 6 real quick. Calibrate this time. I didn't calibrate last time. Maybe because I had 400, not 413. Okay, we're still lean as balls though. And this 60 to 65 tops is what you should have for a VE at idle with these cars. Like, and then with big cams as low as 45. At 40, oh, these tables are different. Oh, that's why right there. That is why. Export to clipboard. We're going to import from clipboard. They're supposed to be the same table. I don't understand why they're not to start off with. And then I add 3% like that. All right. I guess that's probably all it was. Let's find out. %. It's closer. Okay. Just gonna throw my air fuel ratio a tiny bit up top. But like I said before, I have extra in there all the time. Yeah, it should not be 70% at idle. That ain't fucking right. So that means my multi-fuel density is probably too high. I need to bring that down to like 825 or something. %, but I still have this cranked way up to 68, which is higher than it should be. It shouldn't be higher than 65. Like, that's just, especially with this intake manifold on here, this thing should not be making more than that. So something still just isn't quite right with this car. That's what it boils down to. Something is still not quite right. I don't like the hunt. All right. Wrong button. Okay. This should really be about 0.9 right here, especially on ethanol. Yeah. Start like that. That's a much better target. Makes much more sense for ethanol. And then let's go to Lambda 1. Really? Why'd you open a new one? Why not in the one that's already open? I hate the navigator on this. I realize it's probably because I don't know how to use it correctly. But you think I'd stop and learn, but I don't have time for that shit. I just want it to work right and not do stupid things like open windows when I already have these fucking windows and boxes open. Why not click on it and have it go open there and not open in a new one? Like that. Like, the fuck is that? I got table 1 here. I got fuel table 1 here. Why is this opening in a new freaking spot? Why not one of these two? How about this guy right here? Let's see what happens. Oh no, it opens a new window again. Oh good, that's what I want. Yay. So I gotta unlock it and then hit it. No, it still goes to a new one. Like, well, what the fuck? So then what's this? Previous menu. What's the previous fucking menu? It's nothing. There is no previous fucking menu. Oh, okay, good. So, what? Just take this and drag it over and drop it on it? Nope, that didn't work. Oh, okay. How about click on it again? Oh, it worked that time. Hey, now it's going back and forth. Jesus Christ. What's fuel table 2 do? Now it goes to that one. What if I want it on this one? Nope, it goes to that one. Can I drag it on this one? Nope, still goes to that one. I don't fucking know. This shit's whack. Alright. Anyways. Like I said, I know it's my fault. I need to learn how this software is supposed to be utilized. I just think that it's so counterintuitive sometimes. Some of it's great. I love the side menus. I love the division of the fuel, the ignition. I love that. I like that inputs are still at one spot. Digital inputs, analog. I like that. I hate what Haltech did, where they put an input on every single feature. That's so freaking annoying. I can't even handle it sometimes. Because sometimes you just want to look at all your inputs and check. Yep, those are all good. So with Haltech, you got to go to a different menu to bring it up and then look at it and then compare it. And then it's just stupid. Why not just have them right there, pop a little down arrow, digital inputs. Okay, there they all are. Where are they located? Hey, that's where they're located. Sweet, thank you very much. That is so much more intuitive than what Haltech is doing. I don't care about the calibration tables. I want to see where my inputs are. Those are my generals. That's good to know. Here's what's actually attached to my ECU. Input pin, right there. Perfect. Great. Like, that's wonderful. And I love that about the Link and a bunch of other things too. But some of the navigation here is whack. All right. But like I said, I know it's my fault for not spending time to learn how the nuances of their system. I hate this. I hate when I click on this, I have these tables. If I click on this one, then the tables might change. I don't dig that. I don't dig that. I'm in the fuel menu. I want my fuel stuff to stay the same. But if I click on this, look at that. That changes. I don't want that. I don't want that to change. I want that to stay up. But if I want to change that, then I have to go into this menu, go over here, and find it, and go, oh, I have these individual ones. So these are individual ones. Fuel table 2 and fuel table 1 are different. Like, why would I want fuel table 2 and fuel table 1 to be different? Why would I want that to be different? So really, you got to take all of this stuff and put it into the always visible, and then like get rid of the other groups, right? Always visible here, right? And then put those in there. But you can't just copy paste. I have to go to the back and select all those freaking values individually off this thing to put it in here again. That is an annoying part, for sure. All right. Enough bitching about it. Enough bitching about it. Let's make some things happen. What Lander says, is it running? Just hopped on the live stream. Not sure if you're already. Exhaust like going to be lean. And one window locked in the click window. Open a new window. Right. And you can also use little green arrows. Yeah, I was doing that part. But as you saw, when I clicked on one, it didn't always go into that new window. Sometimes it still started a new window even when it was unlocked. No, this sensor is right off the back of the turbo, and it's all brand new. It's the Lambda. It is the CAN Lambda from Link. I do not think it is an issue with airflow to it. I think it's just this. You weren't here earlier, but this thing's got a bunch of issues. So, and I think that's just another factor to them. Like right now, it's negative 20. Right, so I got negative 20 right now on my closed loop Lambda, but this point right here on the map should not be 50. Right, that makes no sense. This should not be 50 on the fuel map at this point. At this point, at 2500, between 65 and 70, 75 even, is a logical spot to be in. And yet here we are pulling 15% to get it. And what was even weirder is a second ago, it was 20% to get there. And it's just sitting here, right? So something is not right, and that's what you've missed in the previous stream. Something's fucked up. And I don't know where. Look at it. The fuel's still fading away, and the Lambda's still the same. And now it's going back to add fuel, add fuel. The closed loop correction here is still moving from 20 to now 5, and the Lambda changed by 0.0 something, right? This is... So something is messed up. It's potentially a firmware thing. It's potentially a driver thing. I don't know what it is, but something's dicked up. It's been doing weird shit. Like, what is this? Why is it all of a sudden pulling 20 again with the slightest change in throttle? didn't have any of those issues earlier. It just these problems like come and go. They happen and they go away. Then they happen and then they go away. So something's weird. I mean, it could be like maybe the fuel pressure sensor's off. Maybe that's screwed up. But I don't think so because the fuel pressure stays constant on the logs. Injector duty cycle stays constant. Pulse width stays constant. Everything stays constant. And then all of a sudden, the air-fuel ratio is off 30%. I can hold it at 15 to 2,000 and everything will be static. And then all of a sudden, bam, a huge correction with no change. And you'll even hear it misfire sometimes. It's really weird. Now, this car has a downpipe that's this long, so maybe something's getting up in there, but I doubt it. Like, that just wouldn't make sense. It's pretty far away. I've had cars with the O2 sensors a lot closer to the end of the downpipe not have problems. And when it says that it's suddenly 30% rich, it instantly starts to misfire and hesitate, and it sounds like it's on a launch control. And there are no limiters active. Timing's the same, fuel's the same, everything is identical. Just all of a sudden, it's rich and misfiring. So there's definitely something wrong. And I mean, in 30, did you see that just then? In 30 years of tuning, I've never seen anything do this like this. And earlier, you missed it as well. I got shocked. I just touched the USB cable and it zapped the shit out of me. And the next pull of the car made 50 more wheel horsepower. So something's not right. Yeah, something's not right. But the people that warranty the motor told me to put ethanol in it and do it anyways. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to do the ethanol tune. So we're going to take ignition advance. And I'm going to look at my other table. And I'm going to go to about where I was running before, 240, right here at 4,500. Go to table 1. So I've only got about an extra degree in it, because I only threw a degree in it initially to start. And then by red line, here at 7,000, we're at 15, and on pump gas, I'm at 14. So I've only got an extra degree in it right now on ethanol. So I definitely want to bump that up. Now, contrary to what HPA tells you, you do not want to add 10 degrees. You will lift the head off of a Subaru so fucking fast. If you add 10 degrees, your little EJ will go goodbye. So do not listen to that shit. That is the most ridiculous advice I've ever heard. It's about 3 to 4 degrees is about all you really get power-wise out of it. You can pick up a little bit of torque lower than that by adding more, but you're just going to separate the heads off the engine. Oh, that's a good little boost. I guess I should turn on that part so you can see the dyno here. 20 horse. That was a quick 20 horse out of it.
I'm going to tell you guys, you just did 680 and want to see if they believe it.
Yeah, I would go a little lower than that. Tell them like 530.
530, like that. We'll go that one. Watch that come right ahead from that.
Did I open it twice? I did. I'm stupid. Alright, let's go. Let me reconnect to AnyDesk so you can see the dyno computer. Let me show you what's going on there. Yep, that's correct. Alright, delete that, with this. They told you to pack sand?
First it goes, holy shit, and Lane goes, I knew it would do it.
That's funny. All right, let's look at this log here. See if that other battery voltage problem is happening too. Look at that right there. There's that battery voltage thing again. It keeps doing this as well. Just randomly drops voltage all of a sudden during a pull. That was happening before on pump gas as well. The boost didn't wave after that though, so I got to give it credit for that. The boost control is still pretty good. It stayed right on target. In fact, the duty cycle, the integral's pulling some. I actually got too much up top, which is weird because before I shocked the shit out of myself, it needed 40% to hit these boost targets. And I shocked myself, then it only needed 30 to 20 something percent to hit targets. That's how weird it was with this whole thing. It didn't make any sense. So something was dorked up. But even before then, everything else was dorked up. So I don't know. We'll see. All right, so our boost target, we're going to add a second boost target. So we're going to go to second map, closed loop, boost source map, output 5, active tables. Interpolate between two of tables. Unfortunately, it automatically makes a wastegate table. It automatically makes a bunch of tables, and I don't want it to. I want it to just let me add the one I want to add, right? So here's the boost target table, boost 1, active. Come on now. So we're going to export this one to the clipboard because I'm going to copy it directly over to boost target table 2, which popped up in a new one, of course. Unlock. That's unlocked. Boost target table 2. Still popped up in a new one, even though I unlocked it. I'll do this again. I'm going to take it, and I'm going to drag it over like that. And it doesn't do anything, but I'm going to click it again. There it goes. Magically worked that time. I don't know. So we're going to import that from clipboard, and now we're going to add some target to it. So right now the target's 230. I'm going to go and make it 250. We're going to go 250. Why not? Nah, fuck it. 260 it is. That you convinced me. All right, so 260. Do a little V action, hit a little save. All right, now unfortunately the wastegate duty is going to be different too, and I don't want it to be because while it doesn't really need to be. The ethanol takes less wastegate duty to hit the same target, typically. So, do I really need to change it? Not necessarily. But okay, I need to add some to this. I don't need that. Let's go to 60. And we'll do one for fucking 280 for shits and grins. Sorry I'm swearing so much. Hit OK. Sure, interpolate away. You go. Alright, now we're going to take this guy, and we're doing 260. I'm going to add like 5%. Because it was pulling 5% up top anyways. So I'm going to add 5% and just do one of these. And then do that, like that. So that's our wastegate 2. And our boost 2 is up. Everything else is the same. I'll hit that again. Boost gear, IAT, PID. Where's my blend table at? Oh, there it is. I can see it. Okay, it's blank. I like that. Okay, so I want this table, though, to be the same as my ignition table because I like my ignition table. And boost ratio, back here again. Okay, I like that. There we go. So now we got more boost. And let's look at this log. Let's look at our timing. If it would ever click, there we go. All right, so I got 14 degrees here at 44. I got 13 degrees. That's almost pump gas numbers. It's a little over pump gas number, but that's almost pump gas numbers. I could probably get away with another degree. Especially on the top end, over 62. Probably definitely get away with a little more timing up there as well. So we're going to go back to our ignition map. Go to table 2. See which one pops up in. It's in a new table. That's sweet. I like it. And over here. Okay. I'm going to unlock this one. I'm going to click 2 again. And it's going to go back here again. Yeah, all right. Okay, we'll click this again. Try it again. That time it worked. All right. So table 2. I'm going to go right here. Add a degree there. Add a little bit there. And a little bit there, like that. That'll really carry the top end a little better with all the ethanol. Like so. All right. So now a little more boost. It's going to push us down here. But I got a little more timing down here too because the power stopped carrying as well as it did before. Let's try this. But yeah, so the guys that warranty the engine said, put ethanol in it. All right. That's probably going to be an overboost. Yeah, right there. Percent cut. That's going to be ignition cut due to overboost. I didn't set my engine protection higher. Usually I have this set on based on, oh yeah, that's not right at all. That's based on coolant temp. I don't do that. I usually do it based on target boost, right? I want my map limit to be based on target, right? What I'm looking for should be what it is. I don't know why I didn't change that one. I usually do. So boost target, like so. We'll initialize that, see how high it goes. Only goes to 250, so we'll bump that up. Oops, wrong button. There we go, do 260, and then we'll do 270, and then we'll do 280, and then we'll do 300. I'm just gonna skip 290 altogether, and hit OK. All right, now what I want is, oh, yeah, okay, fine. 325, 175. I think it'll interpolate correctly. I forget. No, not quite. I didn't quite interpolate correctly. But that's fine. That's good. That's above about 25 as I was going for. About 25 kPa above my target. So that's what I want. All right, well, it cut, and I have no idea why, because, again, I lost connection to the ECU. I don't know why it keeps doing this. I don't know. I don't know what it was. Let's go options, connection. We're going to slow it down. We're going to say slow connection. Okay. Then I'm going to actually do a configuration too. It's got where'd you go? Slow. Yeah. Okay. Connect. Okay. Logging, ECU log file download. We're probably out. We're going to delete all the logs. Yes. Okay, no logs. Good. Let's see if that's causing any of our issues as well. We blew a line off on the last pole. That's why all of a sudden there was no power. It wasn't a cut, it was no boost. That's what that was. All right, so now we know. All right, let's look at this graph. Did you see it? Do I have it brought up? I did. As you can see, we went quite a bit higher when it cut off at 455. So we were definitely higher than that. Amp limit is absolute. Yes, I know it's absolute. Thank you. Whoops, I don't want that one. I wanted 2 ago. Press H, like, yep, I'm aware. Yeah. Yep, I use H all the time. I just had to reboot the fucking software because it locked up again earlier. But I typically have the heat maps on. That's what H stands for, right? Heat map. So, just go, bloop. But I didn't need it. Wasn't looking for it. All right, so we lost the cable, a hose of some sort. Probably throttle body. I lost an intercooler pipe, but I can't find it, so I assume it's behind the bumper or something. It makes no boost now. No. Yep. Every one I can see is good. Hey, you see up through there? Oh, this popped off, so that had to be it, right? Oh, no.
You can just pull this whole thing. Is it this one?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay, so the other side. So no boost at all?
None. Zero. I was in a pole, and it went from...
It's this one.
Oh, okay.
Dominic, it's the only one you can see.
Oh, that's funny. Was there a thing there? Did it blow it off? It's also a worm drive. Was there a plate there?
No.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. 10. How many 10s you got? Extra one?
would never work.
Huh?
That would never work though, right?
Oh yeah, close clamp, not a keybolt.
John Carson's tank, man, I just need to put like 3 brackets. Rerun the light.
All right. My battery is running low. Okay. Let's plug it in. Let's plug it in so I can't talk to the ECU anymore. So it seems like flyback voltage from the boost control solenoid causes a loss in communication. $17 here, 253 kPa. It's ramping in kind of slow through here. It's a little slow through here. Oh, I do need to add some exhaust EVT to it as well. It is a little low through the end here. Closer to 17 would have probably worked out better for this thing. No. Okay, subtract 7. How's that? Right there. Okay, and then here, 0. Here's 6,000. That's a little high for 6. Let's throw that down a little bit. That's probably too far, but we'll see. Stock cams. We'll see how that power curve looks now. Any other changes? See if that was better or worse. Was I wrong? Probably. I'm live streaming, so I'm probably wrong. Oh, I guess I was right. Cutting down that intake earlier did help. The exhaust didn't really help up top, though. But cutting the intake earlier did improve this mid-range section there. Mid to top, not really mid-range, I guess, right? But that's expected. Typically with these things, after full boost, you're usually getting around 0 AVCS, around $5,000 or so. So cutting that back did raise it up through here. And really, I might be able to get this up too if I started like 47 reduce a little more there. I might get this up even more as well. Let's see what we get. Yeah, see, it's still pretty high right there. At 5, I'm still at 19. So let's make this 15. And then I'll just zero that down, bring that to 10. And then we'll do this guy here, a little bit of that. That knocks down a few degrees there. I'll probably pick that spot up. Now up top though, that 17 didn't seem to make a difference, did it? So let's go back to -10 and see what happens. So obviously I'm not affecting the top end any. With the intake, this will be all exhaust, right? I only affect the intake here from 4,000 to 55. Changes I made there, and then on the top end for the exhaust, I made a change from 5 and up. So there might be some overlap in what I did right here. But otherwise, those are the changes I made. Let's go back to the log real quick, double check my air fuels, see what my difference is. Okay, so my duty is at 80%. It's pulling 2%, 3%. Okay, so it's not pulling a whole lot. So that's good news. Battery voltage is holding pretty well. I don't have that big dip that I had before. That's interesting. Bank 1 position, 1 exhaust. That's tracking okay. Well, let's double check. Let's go to the cam tab. Yeah, that's long on top of each other. A little bit of disparity right here, though. That's pretty interesting. But it's good through here and here. So he might have an exhaust solenoid that's a little slow in this range. That's not unheard of. Knock. Let's see how loud she thinks it is. Pretty quiet. I got some noise here. Now this is on ethanol. That's a lot of ethanol, and I just think I have this too tight. Honestly, it just seems like it's too tight because that shouldn't be enough for it to be knocking at this boost and timing level and octane level. Because here I am, 15 degrees at 6,000 is not very much timing at all. Right here, I got 12 degrees at 36. That's a little more aggressive, but still 12 to 36, 38, still 12, 44, still 12. So that's not too bad in there, especially for ethanol. Pump, I'd be wanting to pull that down a smidge, but with ethanol, that's extremely safe. But I don't want to make any changes to timing. I just wanted to verify that this area was good. Air fuel is in the high 7s. My target is supposed to be closer to 8 at full ethanol, but we're not at full. We're at 58%, so it's going to be just below 8. And that's safe. That's actually safe. It's even conservative when it comes to ethanol. So let's look at the boost real quick, see how that is. It's laying right on the target. I'm still getting some negative on the integral for the boost control. That's fine. My duty cycle is still really low to hit this boost level. That's surprising. Honestly, that's really surprising that I'm hitting that much boost on only 23%. Makes me wonder if the spring pressure in the gate is too high. Yeah, but okay. Anyways, so that's good. Let's do it. Everything looks really safe. Made 2 changes to cam timing. Let's see how those affect the output. Okay, it went down a little bit, so that it didn't really care for that 10. It liked the 17 better through here. That's where that 17 is, so that's probably all exhaust timing right there. That's my guess, that it's exhaust timing through here that caused the dip. And actually really all of it through here. So I'm going to go back to 17 where it was. I know that's where they prefer to be. I just wanted to see if we were going to get any kind of action out of it there. But 17 is pretty much where they live on these engines, on the stock cams. Gosh darn it, come on, here we go. So that's pretty much what I expected to happen. Otherwise, let's look at the rest of the log. Same deal, air fuel still, shit. I hate when I do that. I think it's W, right, to clear this? Or is that the Mtron is W? Mtron's W. 3%, 2%, 3%, 3%, 3%, 3%, 3%, 3%, 1%. Okay, that's good. I like that. I will take those corrections. I like that because I want You may have missed it earlier. I always try and run 3 to 5% rich, so that if the O2 sensor takes a crap or something happens and it causes it to go open loop, I'm still a few percent rich. I'm not having the O2 sensor add fuel on top. So we're good with that. And then our RPM limit, I think I have a 73 or something. 75, but with like a 200 RPM signal or operation band. So, and that's fine. Stock cams, don't need to go crazy with it. Power's leveling off anyways. Nothing wrong with that. How's our knock looking? Same shit. Looks good. All right, overall, I'm pretty happy with that. It's pretty good. I'm going to do one more poll, I think. I don't know if I want to add any more boost to it. I kind of do with it only being... with it only being at 20-something% duty cycle. That's just crazy to me. I feel like I want to go higher. So, let's see. Okay, that didn't work. We want to go boost and target 2. So 260 is where it's set here for full ethanol, but we're not at full ethanol, so we're getting about 250 out of it. I palm strike this keyboard 1,000 times. It's really a bummer. Okay, so we're gonna make this. Let's make this 275. That's a good jump and boost, and we'll see if that makes it happy or not happy. And the wastegate duty, that's number 2 or number 1, or number. No, that's number 2 is going up a smidge with that. We're already high on the duty. It's actually adding some right here though. Where's this at? Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's outside the boost threshold, really. Oh no, it's not. It's in it. Okay. Okay, so it's adding a smidge here. So it's going to 25 here and then falling down to 28 or so up top. So it's almost flat 25 basically is almost what it needs. That's crazy to me. It just seems so crazy. Sure, interpolate. It's not going to go up any because the 2 below it are the same. We're going to do that. I'm going to do this here, like that. Yeah, we're just going to leave that. That's fine. And this one is at 25 already. Okay, that's good. So that should help this not have so much positive correction. And that should be about the same. A higher target, 275. What's my map limit at? Do I have a 275 on there? Yeah, because I went to 300, right? Yeah, so good. Let's check that fuel pressure. Fuel pressure is steady. Told your duty cycle was 80-something%, 85. So we got a few percent to work with. We'll see what happens. Woo, that was spicy. My speed registering right now? Where's my speed? No, it's not. Alright, that's not working, so I gotta fix that. No wheel speed not working. It's set up on the can. It should be working. Alright, let's look at this log. Alright, probably out of fuel. Let's see where we're at. No, we're not. Look at that. 89. So we had just a little bit more fuel to it. And did alright. Cam timing made a difference, clearly. Up there. And they tracked well. That's good news. Okay, timing was 17 up top and a low of 11.5 as the boost really came in around 4. That's pretty freaking decent. Voltage is dropping the whole way, which is a function of injectors and coils. As RPM increases, we start drawing more power from the coils and injectors. Fuel pump is pretty much steady from about this point on. Fuel pump is the same because the pressure goes up and all that's about the same. The current doesn't really go up anymore past that. It might actually drop to at some point. Let's see. It's really good. Boost tracked really well. I'm pretty happy with that. A little bit of integral still, 5% integral in this range. I'm surprised by that. Yeah, 5% integral in that range. But I'm going to leave that, honestly, because that keeps it from spiking too hard as the stuff comes in. So I'm going to leave that alone. It doesn't feel like it's having a boost issue. It feels great, and that dyno curve says that it's great. 507. So I have to keep adjusting this freaking dyno graph. Man, that's great. And that's 10% right. That should be fucking 90 right now. All right. Okay. I hate that this intake manifold makes so much power because I hate this intake manifold so much. But I mean, it's hard to deny the fact that it makes that butt whack of power. Is 418 the one? I don't think so. 2836. Maybe it's this one? Which one is the one that... Yeah, there it is. No, that was the gain. Right. Yeah, so it was that one. It was 18. Holy cheese balls. That right there. That's our difference between pump and ethanol right now. I do need to be careful, though, with this because right now we're at 60% ethanol. If this guy goes to full ethanol, he's going to run out of fuel. He's not going to have enough fuel pump available for 85% ethanol. So he needs to really keep an eye on that. I need to tell him keep under 60%. He's got gauges so he can look at that. If he does go over, it's really okay to some degree because right now we're still really rich. 7.5, that is way rich for a high ethanol. And as we add ethanol, his target's going to drop. So in a few ways, he's somewhat protected by that. But, you know, that's 11.0 on a gasoline scale. So it's definitely richer than it needs to be for 60% ethanol, which means that if he does go over and starts to lean out some, it'll probably just lean out into target. This thing's got 1300 cc injectors in it and 2 fuel pumps. It shouldn't have a problem. So honestly, it's probably just fine. And he'll probably pick up even more power. Let me save that. I don't want it there. I don't want it here either. Is it this one? No. This one? No. Where'd it go? Where did my... There it is. This one. All right. So I think that is it. I think I'm going to finish it here. That is good. You can't store if password protection is enabled. That seems weird. How do you remove the map then to put password protection on? Huh. That seems odd. All right, let's disconnect. Let's double check. Double check this is working. F3. Searching. Online. Fuel tune. ECU controls. Unlock password protection. That's an option. Do I want to save? No, I just want to close it. All right, let's go back in and verify. That is locked like it's supposed to be. There's my ECU. Activated. All right, sweet tits. There it is. Wow. That works. Oh yeah, I wanted to check, make sure that wheel speed's working. Yeah, I need to do that. Huh. Wheel speed, and then check that cruise control's working. Let's do that. Almost forgot. Where did it go? Here? There it is. Yeah, gears are tracking. Okay. Doesn't go to 6 though. I think that's supposed to be like 21. $24. All right. There's 6. Okay, that all works. Turn the AC on. Oh, that's nice. Huh. Oh, I got nothing. Cruise not work. This one works. Okay. Oh, this one. This one doesn't work. That one doesn't work. All right, so they don't all work. Okay. It says 11. Oh, is it 11? Yeah, that's why it doesn't work. No? Oh, there we go. Analog 3 to 1. Or 4 to 1. So, okay, so I've got 4, 3, 1. Okay, 4, 3, 1. That makes sense. So that's working. Is my cancel working? 0. All right, that's good. AC's working good. Turn that off real quick. Oh yeah, nice and stable. Nice and stable. I like that. Okay. Okay, so chassis should be cruise control, right? Is it in there? Driven, cruise? No, I forgot where they put it. I thought that was on the chassis. I guess it makes sense if it was here. need it to latch. Toggle. There we go. Save that. Back to here. And then boom. It's not toggling. Oh, that's because it is a momentary. But where is my latching? Where'd it go? Is it a 3-wire? I don't think that's... Is that a 3-wire? Because it's a blend of analog and digital. Those aren't working. Okay, do I not have that turned on? Ah, here it is. Here's the latch. There we go. There's my latch. Okay. I had it covered by my screen. Okay, set was 1. Is that true? I feel like that wasn't right. Cancel was 0. That's correct. Tolerance of 0.2 would work. Alright, so let's go to this. Active. Nothing else is working. Oh, I turned that off somehow on accident. I don't know how I did that. Set. Yep. Resume. Yep. Cancel. Yep. Okay. There we go. Let's try it. That is my lights. Huh. Missing the page. Well, I guess I'll look it up on the software. I don't know when the page went. Lane must have dropped it up there somewhere. Yep, on the software. See where it's at. Ooh, blow my eyeball. Something there. Oh, damn it. USDM. That's an eyeball. It's not on there. There is no output for the cruise light that I can see. I'm just missing it, or it ain't there. AVCS injection, left hand, right hand, AVCS, TPS, motors, solenoids, AVCS, evap, Ruro 2, clutch, relay, main fan, main relay, tack, e-throttle, mobilizer, starter, secondary, APS, accessory, check engine light, starter kit, AC. Yeah, I don't see the clutch switch, clutch light on there, or cruise light on there. Cruise switches, cruise main switch, that's it. No light. Don't get one. All right. Okay, so everything seemed to be working, except it doesn't turn on, which means something is making it turn off, which is going to be probably a digital neutral or clutch switch. Active neutral, that's what we want now. Oh, my clutch doesn't work though. Clutch. There it is. Oh, clutch switch works, okay. It goes into gear, so it should function. Cruise is on. Huh. Here it is. It says what speed we're going. It says I'm hitting set. It says it's active, but the cruise control status is off. So it's not controlling. Why is it turning it off? Maybe because I got a code for the injectors being high. Maybe that's why. Let's see. Something blew in my eye and it is bugging the shit out of me now. Because I have no output, I have no light, it doesn't want me to behave without a light. Alright, we'll make something up. Oxate. Yeah, there's probably 4. It's always worked. Cruise control speed, active on. Ox8 test, I don't need that. Active state, I don't care about that. Low side, don't care about that. What is 8? What is that one, anyways? TGV motor. Where's my idle high? That was rolling still. All that stuff is right. Gear detection works. AC works. Cruise control switch inputs work. It's the same thing, just another page of it.
Lane was saying, could you put anti-lag on?
I'm trying to get things to work and they're not working, so I don't know. I don't know. I can't get the cruise to work. Everything says it's supposed to be working and it just isn't working.
Okay.
So I'm trying to figure out what's going on with that. You got to stay back.
Yeah. I told him don't watch it. I'm like, I'll deal with that. I don't care.
No errors there. See what the fuck is going on? This thing is fucked.
You just connect a line up there.
We didn't pump it out.
What was that?
We didn't pump it out.
Pump it out?
We did not pump it out.
Oh.
It just got low enough that it was okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You got some good hearing. Holy fuck.
Don't tell my wife.
I wish my brain could work like that. That looks so confusing.
I've been doing it for a while.
I put the wrong clip in. I'm just gonna record the bus again because I know it's gonna happen. I have the right clips in the glove box. Oh, so when I put these on, on both sides. So it looks normal. Don't look dumb. Still dumb. Because I rushed.
It used to let me hook to multiples. Now it won't let me do it. You used to say multiple. Now it doesn't do it. What the fuck? I don't want that. I want it as a digital. Let's go to virtual.
just had to pull that forester out of the weeds, and the razor was struggling, but finally got it broke loose.
Try it again. Yep, yep, yep. That might be different than I want to do it. Let me see. Yeah, that's not what I want. Alright, so now I gotta lower this a little bit below that speed so that it never reaches it. Let's pull like 5% out of it. Oh, that's wrong. Wait. Hang on just a second. Where do I do this normally? Yeah, I want lower. That's right. Yeah. Oh, I didn't change that. That's why. Yeah, I'm too far now. Too far. Yeah, this is how I do it in the Intron. It doesn't work right on the link. This has an effect on it too. Try that. I don't think that's works right though. I had a way that I did this that was fun and made it work, but I don't remember how I did it now. It's been a while. So if I max it at 45, then no matter what, eventually it'll stop, right? Like that. And if I do this way, it's ready to cook then. It makes a lot of boost really quick. That's probably too high of a setting. There she goes. Now it smokes. Now it'll rip. Might need to go even less. That didn't work. That messed it all up. This delay time is fucking me up too. It's too much delay. That should be safe if he doesn't blow it up, but also good enough to have fun. It's hitting 10 pounds like that. Should be fine. Okay, now we're done. I still don't know why these boosters don't work, but it is what it is. Hey, dude. Yeah, it's so much more. Sorry, guys, I wasn't looking at the thing. I've been fighting this the launch control stuff so much, I totally forgot to check the chat. So if you're still here, I apologize for that. Pulling the stream, never actually looked like software for it. Yeah, it's way more intuitive than Haltech for sure. If you're even still here, I'm talking to nobody. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, it definitely is more intuitive. And thanks, Dino. I'm doing better. I'm definitely stressed out, but I'm improving. So, tune alcohol on a Friday night. Woo, yes. I definitely had some alcohol earlier. So, all right. Anyways, I think I'm good now. I mean, I made 500 something wheel on this dyno. I got the software functioning. I got launch control functioning to some degree. Obviously, it'll take some fine tuning on the street and all of that, but right now, it seems like it's going to take off and rip pretty good. So, just a few other things I think that these guys got to look at, but that's about it. So, anyways, it's freaking really late. I've not had dinner. I've been eating cookies and twisted teas, and that's it. So, that's not the diet of champions, that's for sure. And anyway, so my eyeballs are so dry, and something flew in them earlier. So I'm sorry I ignored the chat for so long. I was deep in thought and concentration, and I hope that you guys have a good weekend. And I'll see some of you guys in Discord. So have a good one, guys. Thanks a lot. I'm sorry I didn't talk more, but have yourself a good weekend.